Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the Marvel Legends Iron Man helmet and cap shield. And we got the Iron Man helmet here, and the cap shield I will bring up in a moment, but these were on sale like daily deals at Best Buy, as they're like pretty much getting rid of anything and everything in their stock, and I'm like, ooh, okay, this thing was like 60 bucks. Shield was like 78. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see how well this is. And the thing is, you have to always be careful with reviews anymore. Because these pretty much had good reviews. But what you always have to do is look at the top ones for like what's good about certain kind of things and what's bad about certain kind of things. This is a nice kind of display one. It does have stuff for lighting up and whatnot, but it just has like, it goes blue lights in the eyeballs, and you can do it for like 3 different kind of like brightness levels, and that's about it. And you can wear this, but it is not really good on the inside. It's not very good quality because, I mean, granted, the base kind of price for this is like $130 some for both of these, and I'm like, these are definitely not worth it for that. This is just, it's plastic pretty much. And I mean, I'm not expecting fucking like diamond ass titanium level shit for like 3 pennies in a fucking toenail. But this is just not the kind of quality that I think is kind of worth it. Also, the face mask is removable, but it just does not sit very well. It is just hard to kind of like, it's kind of claustrophobic and you can't really see shit out of this. I was just very disappointed in the quality of this. Now granted, it's a nice display piece. It very much looks like an awesome Iron Man helmet. However, if you pick it up and you actually fuck with it, it's just a giant plastic thing. Which, again, I understand pricing and everything. But you're thinking, alright, I kind of want this to kind of like maybe put on if you have the ability to put it on. Otherwise, just don't do it. If you're going to do something, do it right. And then it didn't even come with a stand or whatnot. So you then got to figure out, where do I put this thing? How do I put it on something? Because it's hollow. It should just, if you're not going to have a base and it's not going to be comfortable to wear, you should just fill the fucking thing in so that way you can better display it. Again, it mainly goes in the effect of what is the main objective of this helmet. If it is for display, make its objective to be for display. If it's to wear, make it comfortable for that, because this adjustability for it is just flimsy as shit, and I'm half afraid I'm going to break it when I kind of do shit with it. It's like, So I will have to find a kind of cool place to kind of set this and whatnot, because it does look nice. The color and everything, there isn't anything kind of marred with it or whatnot. This one at least came well through UPS. Yes. This one is the Falcon and the Winter Soldier cap shield. This one, it said it was like inspected by Best Buy, and the box was beat to shit. I am surprised that this isn't as good a shape as it is, because if you look at the box, it looks like somebody was trying to like fucking destroy it. I was almost like, well, looks like I'm going to have to send this back. But it doesn't have anything really wrong with it, and it's sturdier than like your usual kind of costume shield. It's got the cap colors. I do also have this one that I also got from Best Buy. This is the Stealth Shield. It's just in different kind of colors. And I don't know why they did the colors like this. Again, I like the quality of it, but it's just like, why is it Stealth Shield? Especially when you're billing it as the Infinity Saga one. So, if you're into Marvel and you want these kind of display things, these are kind of what I would term the kind of middle ground things. Where they are not flimsy, they're sturdy enough to kind of not break after like a complete first hit. But they really need to do better with this kind of tier because, I'm sorry, these base prices are like over $100. They should be better quality in my opinion than this. And granted, I know I went for them on sale as they were cheaper. But that still doesn't change the fact that you're like, okay, you are asking people to spend over $100, and this one is definitely not worth it. Like, good God, how do you pick it up without fucking unblocking? See, this thing has... It's supposed to... It goes out at the back. And the thing is, you either grab it from the front all the time, which then can, like, block out the fucking faceplate, or you grab it from the back, which unhooks the back, and you're trying to be like, how do I fucking get this thing back in? And mainly Best Buy's shipping of it. I don't know what was kind of going on, but the Cap Shield one was just like, I was flabbergasted. I was like, this shouldn't be how it comes here, especially if you want to have the box for transporting purposes. Because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to have to find another kind of way, like if I move or have to move it to some other kind of place. Good luck. I mean, it's weird to be like, I would like to have the box to come into a condition where if I need to transport it, I have the box fucking came in. That's what I've been doing with my consoles for years. It's like, okay, like I get a new console, I put it into its old one, and now I'm good to go. And for collection purposes. Otherwise, you just have fucking like, okay, now I gotta fucking find some other kind of weird thing and try and find a box for a fucking round shield. That's gonna be a bitch. So, I'm more happy with the Cap Shield, but I was not happy with the whole box situation. I was happy with the Iron Man helmet's box situation, but vastly underwhelmed with the quality of what was going on with it. So, I was even looking, because Best Buy had the Spider-Man Endgame mask on sale as well. I got this, and I'm like, I ain't going anywhere near that kind of thing, because if it's going to be this kind of quality, what's the point? And especially if you're trying to use this to kind of like wear for anything and you can't really fucking see out of it. I mean, you're just better off making your own mask and that you can actually see and fits better and is more comfortable. Now, if you're getting for display, you have to do a little bit more work to display it pretty well. I mean, I've got the same kind of issue with the shields, but that's not the shield. Like, it's the design of the shield, so it's something that I pretty much had, like, was going to have to know that I was going to have to figure out on my own, if that makes sense. The helmet, it's more like, now I gotta find something that can either sit on this or just hang it or whatnot at some point. So, I would not recommend the helmet unless you are trying to do stuff with display and then just have an understanding of what you're going to have to try and do with the display. The shields, on the other hand, I think are good enough for cosplay and display purposes, and you, of course, are going to have to know that you're going to have to figure out how to do stuff with the displaying of the shield, so it's kind of baked into it, so there's no kind of real kind of surprise there, other than trying to be like, okay, how do I string this in between the straps to hang it up? So yeah, those are my opinions on the Marvel Legends Cap Shields and Iron Man helmet. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you like them, if you don't like them, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.